Hi, everyone. I want to share something real powerful with you today. I've been talking to you about the Success Breakthrough because that's a series that I've been hosting on my website. It's this series really has helped me and impacted so many people because we're covering some incredible concepts. In our first two sessions, we covered some concepts that I had never heard of. They were just unbelievable. It was great. They were from understanding the invisible forces behind success to actually five different principles that every thriving company uses. These are incredible ideas, and they've helped many people, including myself, as we build our business. But here's the exciting part. We're hosting a live session that dives deeper into these strategies. It's going to help us pull them all together from the principles to the actual strategies and bring them together. In our VIP community, you'll be able to access content like this, other live events, and other resources that can help you think differently as you build your business and as you impact the world. Because really, it's about building your business, but it's also about bringing to light your passion, your vision, and impacting the world in a positive light. And guess what? All this is free. So if you're ready to take some steps and you're ready to make it possible, overcome obstacles, and connect with the invisible forces that drive success, and you're ready to level up, then this might be the place to join me on Wednesday, next Wednesday, or just join the VIP community and go see the recorded episodes that we already have in the VIP community. So whatever you want to do, it works with me. So what I'm going to do now is connect you with Vic, and I just recorded a snippet of yesterday's event. It was powerful. I mean, it was like an hour and 10 minutes long, and I sat through it just listening and taking notes because you know what? Sometimes we have to hear stuff that we think we already know. But here's Vic. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. But in the meantime, join my VIP community. You won't be sorry because you're going to get a lot of free resources, or just check it out. Not going to hurt. It's free, loaded with free resources. Thanks for listening. Here's Vic.
A lot of people come and go. I have seen a lot of companies come and go. We see those things all the time, every single day, right? Um, these things really helped me transform my life, ladies and gentlemen. I started out being broker than broke, had to borrow a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars, to get started on the internet. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to be on the other side of the fence. The thing that most marketers and entrepreneurs in this industry don't understand, and that's why so many people fail, is the invisible stuff. It's not the visible stuff, the links that they're clicking on and products that they promote, but it's the invisible stuff that connects with their audience, right? With their potential customers, with their prospects. And this connection, it's the invisible thing, this it factor, this something that people can't see, taste, smell, or touch, but it's there and they feel it. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So if you figure out this invisible thing, 80% of your success is this invisible stuff. 20% of the stuff, 20% is the mechanics. So we have been discussing in our first two sessions this invisible force that drives and makes your business to be successful. And everybody wants to be successful. When you get successful, you become influential. When you become influential, you become more successful. And it's a you know perpetual kind of a circle. In session number 2, we discussed the 5 key principles of business success. And can anybody tell me what those were? Right, the 5 key principles of business success. They coming straight out of the number one success book ever written on success in the world. Right, we call it the Bible. And every great company that we have. That we see out there, from your McDonald's to your Burger King to Apple's of the world, right? To Tesla, $1 trillion, Microsoft, and all these companies have one thing in common. Number one, they are fruitful. They produce products, right? Number 2, they refine their products and they multiply their products and they distribute their products into the millions, right? Everybody does that. That's truly successful. And then component number 3 is what? Is they replenish, meaning they have a system of distribution. Step number 4 is they subdue the market, right? They control the market. And then step number 5 is they dominate. And so when I build my business, when I look at what these guys are doing, I want to follow and I want to model that type of behavior and those types of strategies that most, amateur entrepreneurs never think about. Most people think about, how can I just make $20 today? Okay, when I build my business, ladies and gentlemen, I think, how can I absolutely dominate in what we're doing in this market? Now, I'm not here to do everything for everybody, right? But I'm here to stay in my lane. And so we covered a lot of these details in the first 2 sessions. So again, if you're just tuning in here in a live audience, please make sure that you see the first 2 sessions. It will make you think a little bit differently. It'll help you overcome obstacles. It will help you overcome adversity in your life that we all have. Today, in this session, what I want to do is I want to talk, this is going to be our last session on the invisible stuff, but this perhaps going to be the most important force that can literally shape how your company is going to look like, how you will look like, how you will behave, and how people will perceive you. We're going to talk about that. And then next session, by the way, if you're part of the community, okay, you will get invited to the next session coming up, which is next week. And we're going to talk about how do we actually put all this knowledge into practice, right? How do we take the invisible, turn it into visible? How do we structure it, and how do we deal with mechanics? So we're going to do that in the next session coming up. Again, if you're part of the community, you will get invite for the next session. And if you're not part of the community, you may not get an invite. So I suggest, if you're in the live audience, join the community, and then you'll get an invite for the next one. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about, it's going to be an extension of the last session we talked about. Very, very important stuff. We cannot leave this out. I want to talk to you about the power of vision. We touched upon this a little bit in the last session, but the power of vision, critically important for anything we're going to build, because we're going to build a business. You have something inside of you, okay, that the world needs. I have something inside of me that the world needs. We all have something inside of ourselves that the world needs, okay? And we're all unique. Now, to the degree that we discover that, to the degree that we can connect to that, to the degree that we can create a vision out of that which inspires passion, okay, will we be able to build anything of significance? Does that make sense, everybody here, yes? So I want to talk to you about the power of vision. It's very, very powerful. In fact, the most powerful force on earth is the power of vision. Why is that, right? Well, because you can be on earth and you can have a vision to be off earth, right? That's the power of vision. That's how crazy this thing can be. So in other words, we can see what other people cannot see. We can dream things that other people cannot dream. Why is it important for entrepreneurs? You will never build a business if you don't have a vision. If you're not a visionary, if you're not a dreamer, if you're not a person who can envision better things, you will never build your business. And you know, in events like this or trainings like this, or you trying to build your business, not understanding this and not being careful and deliberate about these things, it will be very, very difficult for you to move forward, because you're dealing with people, and people are attracted to visions. People are not attracted to products. People don't buy products. People buy the visions of an outcome, right, of what their life could be like through the purchase of your product that you're promoting. So it is your responsibility to understand why you're doing what you're doing, why you're building your business the way you're building it, right? And then be able to describe that to your audience so that they can see it. And in so doing, you influence them, they become your customers, you're building your business, you get what you want, okay, which is secondary to, really, it's a byproduct for who you are. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today. So it's a really, really fun stuff. Okay, so you guys ready? Yes? In a live audience, let me know if you're ready. We're going to go. I want to run through some key points here that very important for us.